What's up, everybody? It's your teacher, Mr. DeJoseph, 8th grade. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you enjoyed the last assignment. What I'm making this video today for is to kind of keep you in the loop and let you know what's going to be happening as best as I can starting next week, Monday, March 30th being the first day. You may have heard that that school is going to get a little bit more serious, okay? And what I just mean by that is that your teachers are going to be they're going to start doing new material. They're going to start teaching things that haven't been taught in class before, and things are going to start to be assessed. Okay, and by that I mean that you're going to get things like tests, quizzes, projects, different things like that that are going to count towards your final grade. Now, don't worry too much. Trust me, we are all in the same boat. Okay, and just speaking for myself personally, I'm very sympathetic to people's personal situations during this difficult time. It's funny. This whole ordeal has physically kept us farther apart. With school being canceled, social distancing, whatever else. But in a weird way, it's actually brought us closer together because we have all been placed in the same boat. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you are a celebrity or you live in the suburbs, whether you're a movie star or a rock star or just someone who makes funny YouTube videos, or you're just a normal kid, we're all the same. We all can't leave our houses. We all are stuck in the same situation. So trust, I get it. And I get, as someone who has 2 young kids in the house right now, someone who has a wife who is also a teacher, I understand that there are certain limits and restrictions that you may have. Maybe you have 2 or 3 siblings and only 1 computer, and your parents are also working from home right now. So now you have, how are we going to share this thing to get our work done, right? I get that. Okay, so I just want you to know that. So I understand. But at the same time, we do need to move on a little bit with the school year, because we need to make sure that you're meeting your benchmarks. We need to make sure that you're learning the curriculum. We need to make sure that you're prepared for school next year, for high school, guys. High school is next year, right? So we want to make sure that you're prepared for this. So to do that, we need to move on with what we would be doing, okay? And so just know I get it, but we need to get a move on. Now, what is that going to mean for us? You may have heard there's a new schedule that's coming out. Now, as I'm recording this, Mr. Fabo has not released what that new schedule is going to be, so I don't want to go into too much details in this video, because I don't want to say something wrong and then there's confusion. What is Mr. Fabo right, or is what Mr. DeJoseph said right? So I don't want something like that happening. But what I can say about it is that this new schedule is going to be a situation where certain classes meet every other day. Our class already meets every other day, right? So, this is going to be virtually no change for us. Virtually no change for us. What will be a change for us is kind of how the lessons are rolled out to you. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do it, different teachers, and maybe that you've already been in contact with them about this, are using a wide variety of different technological resources. So most likely they're going to be using Zoom, or Google Meet or Google Hangout or something like that. Maybe some sort of live stream, right, where you guys can participate live. Because I know certain people have these restrictions, and I know that everyone's schedule is different, and I know that as someone who has to share technology with someone else in the house as well, I think the best way for us to go about this is to have pre-recorded lessons. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a series of pre-recorded lessons that take us through our curriculum, okay? The lessons themselves are going to be about 20 to 25 minutes long, okay? Some may be a little bit more, some may be a little bit less. And in addition to that, I will give you a few questions, maybe 5 questions, on that on information that is in the pre-recorded lesson. So this will help to guide you as to what's important, and it will basically will make sure that you're listening to the to the lesson, okay? And then what I'll do is every 3 classes we will have a quiz. And the quiz will be on information that is in the previous 3 lessons, okay? So you'll get a new lesson every other day. Then each of those lessons will come with some questions to answer. And those questions won't be graded. Those questions will not be graded. Those will just be guiding questions to help you, okay? But then after 3 classes, we will have a quiz, and that will count as a grade. That will count as a quiz grade. I'll throw it into the homework category, okay? It will be in the homework category, so that will all add up to be 10% of your grade, okay? Projects. Almost all our projects are partner oriented, and obviously we can't do that. So the projects I will need to reconfigure for this very unique circumstance. But I will do that, and there will be projects, and they will count towards your project grade. Now, if you have any questions, now office hours. Every teacher has been asked to hold office hours. Now, office hours are something that is normally you'll see in college, where a professor outside of class will have certain time that he or she is available to meet with students for any reason. It could be to answer questions, it could be to go over homework, it could be to clear up something that is confusing, it could be for extra help, it could be for any number of different reasons. So, every teacher is going to have their own. Some teachers are going to have theirs every other day, and that's fine. I'm going to have my office hours every day from 1:30 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. So for 45 minutes every day, I will be available, distraction-free, sitting in front of my computer, waiting, hitting refresh, waiting to hear from you. For any reason that you would need to chat with me, a question about an assignment, clarification of something that I said in a lesson, for any reason, I will be there to meet with you with no distractions, okay? So that will be it. Every day from 1:30 to 2:15, okay? If there's any questions about anything that I've said in this video, you can feel free to email me or shoot me a message on Google Classroom, and I'll answer that question for you. And by the way, that's how we're going to do office hours too. Send me an email or put something on the timeline, throw it on the stream there in Google Classroom, and I will get back to you within minutes, if not sooner. All right, everyone? Hang in there, don't despair, comb your hair, hug your bear. Take care. Goodbye.